for prims also, so it is easy to understand. Then see same graph for prims algorithm. So for this graph we are trying to construct minimum cost spanning trees using the prims algorithm instructions. So this is what minimum cost spanning tree. In the step 1, remove all loops and parallel edges. Same step just like in our Krishkal. See, find out the loop here, C to C. Okay, as we know that loop is nothing but at which vertex we are starting, we are also reaching to the same vertex, it is called a loop. So remove this loop. And also parallel edges between the pair of vertices. If we are having more than one edge, then you are going to be calling it as a parallel edge. In the given graph, A to B, more than one edge is connecting. So these two are said to be parallel edges. Now, first of all, what shall we do is, whatever the loops, whatever parallel edges, we have to be represented with a dotted lines. Later only we should remove that loop and parallel edge. It is the step 1 diagram of given undirected graph. So here, which is the minimum weight that edge value, okay, which is minimum weight that has to be removed, and which is the loop, as it is you can remove, no issue. So remove the C to C, remove A to B 9 value, because 6 is minimum weight, we are keeping as it is. This is what the graph after we are applying the rule 1 in the step 1. And look at into the second one now. From step 2 onwards, there is a difference between our previous Krishkal algorithm and in this Prim's algorithm. Now in the step 2, what should we do is nothing but we have to choose any arbitrary node as a root node. We can choose any node and we make it as a root node. We make it as a root node of our Prim's spanning tree. See, the node can be chosen arbitrarily. Any node you can select as a root node. No issue. Okay. See, if I am selecting this S as a root node in this case. So you may select D or T or C, anything. No issue. Okay. See, depending on that root node, whatever you are selecting, you have to keep on adding the edges. So second step is select any node as a root node. We are selecting S as a root node. And now we need to check what are the outgoing edges from the root node. If you are observing here, root node is the S node, S to A is an outgoing edge, and S to C is another outgoing edge. But here we are constructing a minimum cost spanning tree. We need to select a minimum weight. S to A is the minimum weight or S to C is the minimum weight. We need to compare the weight values. Later you have to select that edge. So S to A, yes?
As it is an undirected graph, how we can say that it is an outgoing or incoming, ma'am?
It is edge you can select, no? S to A. If you have
Yes.
the doubt it is incoming or outgoing, generally in an undirected graph, no, as you said that there is no any direction, but we selected as a root node of S. S is, for example, starting vertex. It is going to be reaching to the A and reaching to the C.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, we
Yes, ma'am.
cannot say even it is started from A to S, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we cannot say even it is started from C to S. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can select it any way. So
Okay, ma'am.
S to A is 7, S to C is 8. So obviously we need to select the minimum value. So S to A is minimum. So select this edge because it is having the less cost. And now we are exactly at vertex A. And now we should have to check what are the other edges which are connected or incidented to the A. So from A to B we have an edge, A to C we have an edge. See, now compare the values of A to B, A to C weighted values. So which is minimum? A to C. So it is 3 value. So now our constructed graph is S to A to C. And now we should check what are other edges connected from C. C to B, C to D. So C to D is 3, C to B is 4. Obviously, we have to select 3. C to D is 3 because minimum cost. And same step we need to repeat. What are the edges? Are incidented from D to other vertices. So D to B, D to T. Here you need to understand a lot. We have two edges, D to B, D to T. And the situation here is both are having same weights. Yes, D to B, 2 value, D to T, 2 value. So what shall we need to consider now? So we can consider both number of edges, no issue, but we need to check when you are adding every edge, is there forming any loop or not? If it is so forming any loop, we are not allowed to add that edge even though it is minimum. Yes, see now I am first of all adding D to B 2 value. And also I am adding D to T. I can add because it is not forming any cycle. It is not forming any circuit. Yes, now I am, for example, I am at T. I have only one connecting line incidenting to the B. T to B is a 5. But if I add, what happens? It forms a circuit. So I should not add this edge. Okay, see, even though it is prims or Krishkals, basically what is minimum spanning tree? Weight should be minimum and it should not form any circuit. It should not form any loops or cycles. Closed area is not allowed in a spanning tree. It is a subset of graph which is not allowing the cycles. That is what we are calling spanning tree. That spanning tree should consist the minimum cost. So you are calling it is a minimum spanning tree. So according to the Prim's algorithm now, this is what the constructed spanning tree. S to A to C, C to D, D to B, and D to T. See, one thing is very much important. You are applying either Prim's, you are applying either Krishkal. You need to cover all the vertices with minimum number of edge. See now, 7 plus 3, 10 plus 3, 13 plus 2, 15 plus 2, 17. So in the given graph, both are giving the minimum cost value as it is. Okay, but the way how you are forming the minimum cost spanning tree is the different. So there itself you are forming a table in Krishkal, and according to the minimum weights you are adding one by one edge and forms the spanning tree. But here you are selecting a root node. First of all, you are traversing towards the direction of each and every vertex you are adding to the existing path, and you are considering even again minimum cost values, and you are removing all the circuits. Okay, see now there is a point given here. Prim's algorithm, in contrast with Krishkal algorithm, treats the node as a single tree and keep on adding new nodes to the spanning tree from the given graph. That's only we did know. And in contrast, the Krishkal algorithm, to understand Prim's algorithm better, we are taking the same example. Same example we consider. Okay, and the step 2 onwards, we have the differences. We are selecting the root node and we are keep on adding the edges here and selecting with the least cost. And finally, this is what the constructed minimum cost spanning tree in the case of Prim's. Yes, see,